You're watching Homebrew, hosted by Big Secu at secu.com.
Greetings and salutations. Here we are with another video. Let's have a chat, I called it. And so there's a few things I wanted to cover. This is my second video from my big comeback. And I've been sent some beer. From Mr. Stephen Pearson. Got a letter here. Steve's from North Lanarkshire in Scotland, and he has sent me two beers. We've got his Alcatraz, which has Simcoe, yeah, it's entirely Simcoe, this one. So it's Simcoe hopped pale ale. 25 grams of Simcoe, 10 minutes before flame out, dry hop to the further 75 for 4 days once the primary fermentation had finished, and the ABV is about 5%. So that one was bottled on the 9th of May. So we're coming to the end of, in fact no, we're into June now, aren't we? So that's had some conditioning in the bottle. And we've got a Belgian number. It's an extract mini mash kind of number. It's got some dry liquid malt extract, pale malt, carapils, mashed at 60 for 60 minutes, and then a 60-minute boil. It's got 50 grams of Hallertau, 50 grams of East Kent Gold Ales at 60 minutes, and it's also got some dark brown sugar and some honey. This one's 9.5. So that one's powerful Belgian. Right, so we're going to give them a shot, and Stephen's brewery, thank you very much for the beer, Stephen, is the Odd Goblin Brewery. The Odd Goblin in North Lanarkshire. So let's crack into one of Stephen's beers. We'll try the Alcatraz first of all, and I won't need a bottle opener for this because it's a plastic bottle with a screw top. And look, I've got my Great British Beer Festival 2014 glasses here, and of course Harry Brew and some of the guys from Idle Valley Brewing are going to be going down to the Great British Beer Festival this year in August. Ironically, if I wanted to go, I could actually get a free trade ticket, I'm told, because YouTubers can get free tickets to go, but it is in London and it's in August. Okay, so it is in London, so I'd need to get down there and probably have at least one night's accommodation, etc. It's not viable for me this year, but perhaps in future years. So here we go, this is the Alcatraz Pale Ale. Pale Ale. I can smell the Simcoe. Oh, it smells fruity. Let's have a bit of a pour here. Oh, and we're going to leave it there because there's a little bit of yeast in the bottom. So there we are. There is the Alcatraz Pale. Looks pretty good. It's got a mild haze to it, but you can smell the hops straight away. It smells good. So there we go. Let's crack in. Thank you very much, Stephen. Thank you, Stephen, again. Mrs. Secu just did a big fart. Right, so thank you very much again. It's light and refreshing. Yeah, that's good. My apologies, I've got hay fever, so I'm a bit mucusy just now. But
Lovely.
that's very tasty, Stephen. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's light and refreshing. It's nice and cold. Well, I'm responsible for the cold part, but it's kind of lighter in the hops than I was expecting, as far as flavour's concerned. It's not very. Let's see. Did he put? How much did he use for bittering? 25 grams of Simcoe added 10 minutes before flame out. That's interesting. So is that the only hop addition you did to this beer in the kettle then, Stephen? 10 minutes before flame out. Was there anything added later on in the boil, or was that it? It has bitterness, but it tastes like there's a part of the taste that's missing. Not that it's bad, it's good, but it tastes like there wasn't any bittering hops put in earlier in the. How the hell would I even know? I don't know. That's just what I think. But it's decent anyway. Thank you very much.
I like his brewery.
And also, something I'm getting as an aftertaste is a mild salt flavour. Very, very mild. I'm just wondering, did you adjust the salts in your water before you started to brew? Which I know is something that a lot of brewers do, a lot of home brewers do, a lot of commercial breweries will do it. Personally, I haven't bothered. I've never, because I'm a lazy bastard essentially. I can't be bothered getting into the nitty-gritty of that level of it, but I think I am getting a very mild, almost undetectable flavour there. Right, so let's move on to what I wanted to talk about, which is this. So, as you know, I've been trying to lose weight now for quite a while, with peaks and troughs. Peaks and troughs. Like that. Troughs. And peaks.
Looking at me for?
I don't know. So, actually, I went to the doctor about it because I've spent about 10 years really trying to diet, and it's not happening. So I went and had an assessment with the Tayside Weight Management Service, which is part of the NHS, the doctor, you know, the health service. So on the 18th of January, I was 30 stone, 434 pounds. Was that 30 stone? I don't know. 434 pounds is what I was. So since then I've managed to lose 34 pounds. And then I put a couple of pounds back on, and then I've lost them. I kind of started to flag after a couple of months. Because I was referred for a 16-week process of group weight loss classes, and at the end of that 16-week process, if they feel that you've shown sufficient willing, then you're considered for either a gastric bypass or a gastric sleeve operation, to reduce your stomach size, etc. And obviously the weight loss is then supposed to start happening by itself because you can't eat as much. As well as that, I've been referred for associated physiotherapy, which is essentially it's like exercise classes. So all of that's starting very soon. So on the 16th of June, I go for my first group weight loss class thingy, and on the 20th of June I go to my first exercise class associated with the whole process. And the idea is I lose weight obviously between now and the end of that process, with a view to getting this operation to sort me out, sort my weight out, because I need to do something with it. I'm sick of it. It's just this massive, belly, I suppose is what you'd call it. So what I'm wondering is, now, so between, potentially for the next little while, maybe for the next year or something, potentially I might not be able to drink that much. I'm sure there'll be instances when I can, have a few drinks. But me running a YouTube video which is centered around alcohol, brewing, and home brewing, and having to make content for that, all centres around booze, essentially. And if booze is something that I'm not going to be drinking loads of because I'm trying to lose weight, and not only am I trying to lose weight, but in order to qualify for what is, American viewers, free surgery here in the UK, somebody decided to start hammering things. Of course he did. So the problem is I need to make content for the channel, but it's potentially not going to be able to be booze related to any huge degree, especially not where I have to drink it, which is a damn shame, but needs must. So what I'm wondering is a blog or a video log following my weight loss journey, Diary of a Fat Bastard Home Brewer. Is that content? Is that something you'd be interested in? It's videos that I'd be able to make more regularly, and it would really just be following my journey of weight loss and what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, the trials and tribulations along the way, how I'm feeling about things, exercise. A lot of you guys out there, I don't know if you're in my category of fat bastard, but a lot of you out there are about to have some serious poundage on you, and I don't know, many of you out there are probably needing to do what I'm doing, or to a certain extent. So you let me know, what do you think? Is it something you'd be interested in seeing? A friend of mine actually said to me recently, basically the details of your entire life are on YouTube. And he's still banging. Of course he is. And I said, yeah, it is. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest. I think my life has taken a good turn for the better. I'm very happy where I am just now. As you can hear, I've got my neighbours around me that all like me. I like them back. They're nice people. I've got a kid's birthday party happening over there. People out enjoying their garden over there. I've got somebody occasionally banging shit over there with a hammer. Okay, no, yeah. Thought I'd clarify that.
And you've got us enjoying and needing to relax in our view.
Yes, we're able to relax in our beautiful garden. And so we were out shopping for sheds today. We're looking at getting a shed. We're thinking about getting one that's 8 foot by 8 foot and putting it in the corner of the garden there. And we need that because at the minute the garage is full of stuff, and I can't convert the garage to a brewery if there's nowhere to put all the stuff that's in there. So that's what the shed will be for. And then once it's all cleared out the garage, I'll let you have a look at that, and there will be videos about the process, you know, the process of converting the garage to a brewery. And at this point, I'm still not sure what I want to do exactly. I mean, I know I want to convert it roughly. I know I have a rough plan in my head about the garage. But I don't know whether I want to stay with brew in a bag or if I want to move on to traditional hot liquor tank, mash tun, boil kettle. More of a fixed setup, like a microbrewery, potentially increasing yields. Potentially even, I was looking at it recently, I was looking at the HM Revenue and Customs information on how much duty is payable on beer produced by small breweries. And as it turns out, if you brew less than something like 6 million litres of beer, then you pay 50% of the duty. You don't have to pay all of the duty. So that's quite favourable in that regard. And perhaps, you never know, I could start making beer to actually sell it. Who knows? Maybe I'll be Harry number 2, pub boy, eh? Anyway, I can't even speak today. Let me know what you think, because I'd like to know. Right, let's move on now. We'll try Stephen's cheeky Belgian double pinter at 9.5% alcohol. My goodness. So here he is, the Belgian double pinter from Mr. Stephen Pearson. Gentle pour. Oh, starting to get a bit of the yeasty dross there. Oh, now that's quite fruity. It's let me just check your letter, Stephen. Now, Stephen, it doesn't actually say here what yeast you've used. I'd be quite interested to know what yeast you had used. Because there is a kind of, it definitely smells like a Belgian. It's got that kind of almost yeasty Belgian smell about it. Fruity. There's like cherries and dark fruits in there. I'm sure I can smell cherry, yeah. My sense of smell's crap, as many of you will know. Now, it's not very clear. There is a bit of a haze to it. I don't know, do you use Irish moss or Worrell flock tablets in your boil, Stephen? Because that would cut down on that. It would certainly, it may just be that, obviously it's only been in bottle since early May. Yeah, 2nd of May. Anyway, it smells good. Let's crack in. Thank you very much again. Now, there's definitely a sweetness about this. And I think I can taste the same ever so slightly salty taste. And when I say a salty taste, I don't mean I can taste salt. I just mean parts of my taste buds are lighting up that would be associated with a salt taste rather than a sweet taste. But then the sweet taste is there too, because I think the beer started off at a massive... No, I don't have the initial. So we've got dry and liquid malt extract, pale malt and caramel smashed, but then we've also got a kilo of dark brown sugar and a pound of honey, and it's stopped at 1022, which you would expect for all of that fermentable sugar. This has I'm definitely detecting salt of some description that's been used, I think, anyway. Please put in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, mate. I'm getting the dark brown sugar as well. It reminds me of, not wishing to sound arsey or big-headed about it, but it reminds me of some of my earlier homebrews. And the very mildly salty flavour is coming over more in this one. Than it is in this one. In fact, yeah, it's much stronger actually in that one. I'd say, Stephen, this is the better one, for me at least, of the two. It's clean, it's fresh, it's got some good hop flavour to it, and bitterness. But obviously, it doesn't taste like it's got bitterness here, it tastes like it's got bitterness there, which would equate with what you've said in the, as far as your boil schedule, your hop schedule is concerned. All in all though, I'll still drink it. It's still beer, Stephen. It's still beer. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed me enjoying myself in my garden. And let me know about the vlog thing, about the weight loss. Because that's going to be ongoing, and if you'd like to come with me, then I'll make videos, okay? Boom! See you next time!